What up, family? Sauce Walka, go Yayo. If you don't know, it's been an ongoing thing between the two, even before Go Yayo went to jail for the 4 years, right? It's even been shootings named in the play in the name of Sauce Walka when it come to Go Yayo being out in the H-Town, right? Now, a lot of situations like we can look at and be like, oh, okay, they ain't in the same state or they ain't in the same city or don't be in the same places, so it might not get that crazy. But this one of them situations found to where they both in each other's backyard. And everything started off when Go Yayo responded to Sauce Walka. Well, he didn't respond. He got at Sauce Walka about the slap boxing match that him and Maxo Cream had going, saying that he wanted to fight Sauce Walka. And then it went from there. Shootings got to come up, old shootings, you know what I'm saying, and things like that when it comes to social media. Now, I got to say, fam, before we get into details on this situation, if you, any artist like Go Yayo, you know, your career, you got to sacrifice, and I'm just being real. You have to sacrifice yourself, who you are, meaning going back to jail, getting killed, starting some type of beef to stay relevant amongst social media if you can't drop that hit record like talking about. Now, Sauce Walka found, went to Fort Worth, Go Yayo neck of the woods. He live and everything. I think he was in the Bentley down there, whatever the case might be. Went all over the city. He was even in Stop 6, you know, different places. And showing Go Yayo that, you know, hey, I'm Sauce Walka and I got reach, pretty much. You feel me? Now, you got individuals in Fort Worth that ride with Sauce. Sauce, you know, I got to say his label and things like that, it runs deep. But he's sending a shot to Go Yayo. And at the same time, I got to say this. We have seen so many artists get off on things like Sauce Walka doing. And when you moving around in position like Sauce Walka, and you getting the money that Sauce getting, you employing other people, helping them in the game. It's not your game to be beefing and moving around to individual cities and going live and saying different things like you one of the YGs that you just now putting on in the game. Reason I'm saying this because we have seen Sauce Walka. I mean, he's beginning to be an old head a little bit. Not saying, but long as he's been in the game and the things that he's doing. Sauce Walka ain't the regular artist that's just rapping. You employing other people. So you got to think if something happened to you, it's going to hurt everybody. Your family, the people you employing up under your sauce factory, all these different things. Family. You seen what happened to Dolph. A lot of times when you up like Sauce and got people, you don't need to be direct with no beef with nobody. You know what I'm saying? That we call it a dummy move. Because I'm not condoning beefing, period. You feel what I'm saying? Nothing that's going on. But we have seen Sauce Walka get into a lot of different situations, fam, and come out clean. Things don't happen like that all the time in life. See, we all think it's a game until the shots get fired in the hood where we from. You know what I'm saying? Like everything with the bloggers in Texas right now. Oh, they got Sauce Walka, Go Yayo. They back at it and this, woo, woo, woo. And then, fam, when something happened, that's when the storylines tend to change. All the sacrificing and different things come into play. And I got to say, fam, that you bloggers, fam, that's and do what you do. You know, I'm not knocking it. But it's too much of a game to y'all to when I heard you covering other artists like these situations, because it's people have died for real and gonna die for real in the future. It's not a game at all. And I feel like y'all need to give some type of insight to the gangsterism. But half of y'all ain't never been through nothing yourself to give the insight. You dig what I'm saying? Even when it come to, I want to say when it come to Go Yayo. I understand your position. I understand that you just got home. It ain't like it used to be. You come up off this type of weather. But a lot of times, the rap game, it was just a season for a lot of y'all. A lot of y'all trying to make it a lifetime. It was just a season that you had in the hip-hop game for you to learn something and go do something else. It's a lot of more businesses out here that one can run other than the hip-hop business. And I'm saying that to say that a lot of artists get caught up in just the rap game, and that them the ones that end up going to jail. Them the ones that end up dying out here in the streets. Like a Fetty Wap and all of them we seeing had to go back to selling dope because the pressure is on you so much to continue to have this image that you've been having. That's why I say it's a bigger fall when a rapper fall. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like a local joker because people looked at you in this certain light. Even your family looked at you in this certain light. You dig what I'm saying? Now, as far as Go Yayo gangsterism, I think it's there. Everybody know Go Yayo been down like he been down. You feel me? He'll get down on camera with the fights and all these different things. Representing where he from, I think the Crip game, all that's cool. You feel me? But at the end of the day, it's what's count. You understand? And when it comes to Sauce Walka pulling up in Fort Worth, hey man, you playing with your life. I don't care how much you think, Sauce, that individuals love you. It's just take one person to hate you and do you like Nipsey. Do you hear me? It's just gonna take one person to hate you and do you. And I'm not causing that on an individual life, but the way Sauce Walka move, fam, with the power, the respect that you have, it's like you going backwards. You can't continue to move on situations like that, fam, in this game that we in. Because in Texas, everybody, like I say, the black people is waiting on Sauce to crash. They waiting on Go Yayo to crash. It's just a big game to them. And you can get caught up in knowing that it's a big game to the bloggers, because believe it or not, when these artists post something and do what they do, they know the bloggers finna pick it up. Think about this. When Sauce did what he did, he knew, hey, the bloggers finna pick this up. You feel me? So you playing a puppet game with the system. And I'm not saying Sauce started this. He didn't. Go Yayo came at him. But Sauce and Maxo Cream was out there slap boxing. Sauce is a CEO. What the hell is you doing out there slap boxing with this rapper like you just a local joker really and a town clown in front of a lot of females? And they watch. It was finna get serious if they would have kept going. Because we know, like I talk about all the time, this image weigh heavy, fam. You feel me? On people. And that was one of these situations. And after this slap boxing match, Maxo Cream and, like I say, Go Yayo put his 2 cents in the game, knowing that he already got beef with Sauce Walka. He just igniting a fire that's been lit before. You dig what I'm saying? But hey, it is what it is. It's part of the game. But make sure you hit that like button and make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm out.